Hey, how we doing? It is JJ. There's no bushcraft clothing today. No pack on the back. Just look like a regular walker. Now, I am somewhere in the Lee Valley by the River Lee, kind of near Hooks Marsh. I'm just out for a walk. I'm going to show you a couple of things today. I'm going to go to a couple of locations. And the reason for this is I just want to start doing some different bits on the channel over the course of winter, because otherwise you just find yourself doing the same thing all the time. So I'm just trying to be mindful of my footing. There's a 20-foot bank there. Yeah, I just don't want to keep doing the same thing all the time. So we're going to start doing some other little bits on the channel. And we do like to explore, and we do like to find new things. And I like to show you guys that as well. So, I'm going to stop this bit. Hopefully I'm not too far away from the first thing that I'm after today. Catch you in a bit. So this is what I've come to look at today. It's very colourful. So you can't really stop too much of that graffiti going on. Let's just come out this way a bit. Right, looks like I can get round that side. So this is a World War II anti-aircraft battery. The AA batteries, anti-aircraft battery. And across the marsh, across Cutler Fields, up on an opposing hill is another one. And obviously these two would work in conjunction to concentrate their anti-aircraft artillery fire, because this is part of the extended civil defence works, you know, all the pillboxes and stuff like that. And I've actually got a massive love for World War II history and militaria, so I'm going to get round there. We'll see what the other side's like. And I've seen this a couple of times riding down the Sustrans network, the Lee Valley cycle network that runs down past there. And I've seen this a couple of times, and I walked past here the other day, the other side, and I thought I'm going to try and get here, and I've found another track into it, so let's go and have a look. So there obviously used to be, I mean, I'm standing on part of it here, but it obviously used to be a big concrete platform. It's kind of running here, all the way along here. There's an absolutely massive slab just there, which would have been connected over there. And obviously this has been deliberately taken down. You just kind of tell by it, the marks used to chisel into it, which is consistent all the way along. Right, a little embrasure there. As I say, it's very colourful. There's an upper sort of level along there. Obviously there is going to be rubbish about, but first of all, this is the lower level. That's obviously evidence of some recent graffiti going on here. Thanks for leaving your crap as normal. So there's two embrasures there. which look out. Obviously a lot of this is really overgrown now. That would have just looked out into a marsh, and a marsh the other side. And then there's obviously these would have been used, I guess, for observation in here. Let's come out. There's another one here. This is quite dark in here. And again with 2 embrasures. Full of graffiti, a little bit of rubbish. This one's lower. I can't even stand up in this. I can't even stand up with just 1 embrasure. Then we go up the stairs. Oh, wow, yeah, not the prettiest of sights, but obviously different areas for stowing kit or empty vodka bottles and stuff like that now. This has been recently reused. I am not touching any of this stuff. And we look up here, it goes up to the other level. So you can see out onto the river there. Looking out across that way. And there, let's say this is absolutely full of crap. Absolutely full of crap. Let's have a look. So 1 more flight of steps. Obviously it would have been metal bars all the way across here. Yeah, must have been where one of the anti-aircraft battery guns would have been, and I dare say there might have been another one on there. So I'm going to jump back up on this side. If I zoom in, can you make out that house and that over there? Well, just over that side, in the field behind that, is the opposing battery. And I work somewhere over there. But yeah, what a view. What a view. Let's get a bit down there, watch my footing. Yeah, quite impressive. Obviously it's covered in graffiti. There's rubbish absolutely everywhere. But it's interesting. It's interesting. I've passed this a couple of times from the river path there, and I've wanted to come and explore it. And that's exactly what I've done. Yeah, it's quite impressive. I mean, it's a fair size. I mean, the one up on the hill the other side, I know by just like looking at images on Google Earth, and the group that I've sort of joined, the Pillbox Appreciation Society, and looking at the extended Defence of Britain map which has been compiled. It's not as big, it's a lower level, it's not as big as this, but this is quite impressive. So yeah, that's it. Let's tick that one off. But I am going to go and have a look at a couple of pillboxes. So that's enough for this one. Catch you in a bit. 15 tank blocks there. I reckon there must have been a couple there that have been obviously moved at some point. May have even been more further on, extending down. So we are literally just the other side of this field is another pillbox. And then there's another, in fact I can see one, there's a few here. Just there's one as well. So I'm actually in the vicinity of 3. Looks like a standard F22 type 22, I think, hexagonal. There is just down there the remains of a dead sheep, so I don't actually want to get much closer, to be honest with you. Entrance is down there, partially blocked. Condition looks to be a bit better than some. Yeah, it's pretty clean and tidy inside. Oh, you got to love a Sunday exploring. So obviously I parked the car up, I walked down past the farm, it's private, walked down the track, saw the tank blocks, knew there was that other pillbox there. There's a series of them here, and I've just scrambled through Cutler Fields and this big old bloody hedgerow here, because then we got this one here. Look at this one. So this is a little bit taller than the normal ones because it's positioned on the hill, so it gives them the opportunity to look down across the hill. So this is a good example of one. And me being me, I need to try and find a way in. Catch you in a minute. That's where the tank blocks are. Just slightly to the right. This tree is hiding the other pillbox. Let's pan back out. And I'm standing on a block at the back of this one, and this would have been the view. This is why it's higher, because it sits over the hill, so it gives them a good view down across there to the other side, all the way along here. But I physically cannot see a way to get up this one or get in it. That's a crying shame. There's a big concrete block at the back of it, and I think that's been put there to stop people going into it, because the rest of it looks like it's in absolutely mint condition. Absolutely mint. Right, there's one more I'm going to go and have a look at, and that's why we get out and we explore, and that is back up this lane, round a couple of corners, not too far. So that's where we're going to go now. Right, we've just come across the other one. This has got a big entrance into it. And okay, so this would have had a mortar gun or something placed in there. Let's just come in. so I need to turn my back to get down. Tiny little embrasure there. Then we obviously this is the central column. Still got the old doors on, bloody hell. And that's the central point there, which is obviously all full of the cut down hedge and that's in here now. But I'll get a better picture of that from up above. But that's still got the original doors on it. Bloody hell. And obviously, can't see anything. Haha, we have light. And obviously, there's crap and, as you can imagine, that on the floor. All the embrasures going round. That's a central, another central column. Bit of water. So you still see where they made the actual construction. Some of the concrete's fallen away. You can see all the wooden shuttering. Pretty impressive. A load of crap and rubbish on the floor. It's to be expected though. Yeah, look. 1, 2, 3. Put your feet up on there, pull yourself up, go in through there. There's a big concrete block there. Across the other side of the road, there's another 1 or 2 going out into the field. There you go. Would have been a mortar gun and that, I suppose. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. That's where they would have been gone into. Obviously all this hedge that's grown up around it, that wouldn't have been here. All them embrasures were looked at across the fields. Obviously stuff grows up in time. There you go. That's enough of my adventures today. Just showcasing you some of the stuff that I want to be exploring, and a bit of history, a bit of militaria. And what a great introduction. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of all the anti-tank blocks. 5 structures we've seen today. And there are so many others around here, and that's what I'm going to be doing over winter. Still going to be going out into the woods, still going to be doing all these other things, but every now and again, the aim is to find a really decent one where we can actually film a proper video from. And I think I've got a couple of ideas of where those ones will be. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch up again soon. Ciao.